In this video, I want to talk about some of the shortcuts that you have available to you in RX. I did slightly cover this when I went over the user interface, but let's get into it in some more detail in this video. Starting off with the tools, if you hover over each one, you can see that each of them has a shortcut. So zoom is command and equals, and then if I want to zoom out, it's command and minus. Following on, you can see you've got some other shortcuts over here. For example, if I zoom in and I want to zoom back to the selection, I can just hit Command and 0 and I go back to showing the entire file. Obviously, if you're working on a PC, all the options where I'm saying Command are Control. Then the zoom tool shortcut is Z. So if I hold down Z and drag around a selection, it'll zoom up into that selection. Then there's the grab tool, that's G. So you can switch between the zoom and the grab tool. So here's the grab tool. Then I'll go to the zoom tool. I'll zoom in, go to the grab tool, drag around, go to the zoom tool, or I can zoom back to the original selection. Moving on over here for the time selection, that's T. So if I press T, it jumps to the time selection. The frequency time selection is R. And then the horizontal selection or frequency selection is F. So you've got T, R, and F. Then for the lasso tool, this is L. I hit L and I can make some lasso selections. The brush tool is B. I can do the brush. And the magic wand tool is W. Obviously, you can see this more when you go to the spectrogram view and make some selections on the frequency areas. The select harmonics is Shift Command H. That allows you to see all the harmonics. The clip gain view is Command G. So I can hit Command G and I can go in and make clip gain edits to my audio. And as you can see, I've also got the magic tool selected. So I can use two tools and go between them. Also, if you hover over some of these modules, you'll see that some of them have shortcuts assigned to them. So the click is Shift 2. The crackle doesn't have one. The hum is Shift 3. And basically, the big point about shortcuts is if you learn these shortcuts, you can quickly jump to the different modules instead of having to move across to these each time. And when you're working with hundreds of audio files that you need to fix and repair, knowing your shortcuts can really help you speed through and improve your editing and efficiency with your audio repair and fixing. Also, if you go to the Preferences menu, under here, if you go to Keyboard, here you can see all the keyboard shortcuts for an option. So if I go to Show Command and I type Zoom, it's going to show me all my Zoom commands. I can click on a command and it can show me the shortcut that's being used. If I type select, I can see edit or deselect and the shortcut. Or I could reassign a shortcut to it. So if I remove that, so that's Command D, I'm going to remove that and I'm going to assign a new shortcut. So there I've pressed a key and I've assigned that to edit select. If I remove it and go here and type another key, it'll let me know if something is already assigned to something else. So I can go back and change that to Command D, assign, and I can see the shortcuts. So basically, if there's a function that doesn't have a shortcut assigned, for example, maybe you go to debleed a lot and that doesn't have a shortcut, you can go to the Preferences, find debleed, and use a shortcut to either apply the debleed or view the debleed module. And like I mentioned, knowing these shortcuts or creating your own shortcuts for modules and actions that you use regularly is just going to speed up your efficiency of using the application and getting the work done. Catch you in the next video.